Well, I got to put this short video out for historical purpose from a person I know because it's me. I don't know if I started that out right, but it's about filling stations. You know, they got a law in New Jersey. You can't pump your own gas. And I used to think to myself, when the hell did that crap start? Because I remember I never had anybody pump my gas in my car practically ever. And I remember, like, I ain't going to say his last name, but Crazy Artie, he used to work down there in the Sunoco station. He used to pump gas. He was the guy that actually worked in the place. Man, he over there would be pumping gas, smoking cigarettes with the burnt ember right there in the fumes. And he'd say, yeah, don't worry about it. There's no spark. It ain't going to blow up the gas tank. Yeah, that was the guy that was pumping the gas, okay? So I'm going to tell you this, that with the freaking gas, I remember all the way back from the 60s, well, I started driving in 72, but I know before that we pumped our own gas. Now this freaking Wikipedia article, which is accurate, I call it a freaking Wikipedia article, but I'm looking all over the internet, I'm saying, when the hell did they start this crap? But you know, let me put it to you this way. They might have had the rule before, but they never, ever, ever enforced it. Ever. Ever. And I don't know when they started doing that crap. But they said the rule came about in 1949. New Jersey prohibited self-service gasoline in 1949 after lobbying by service station owners. Proponents of the prohibition cite safety and jobs as a reason to keep the ban. And, you know, don't blow the freaking car up when you're pumping gas, and don't get your hands dirty and shit, and blah, blah, blah. But I remember nobody pumped gas in my car, ever. In the 70s, in the early 80s, and also 95, 96. Because people used to say, you pumped your own gas? I said, yeah. Then when I go up there, they look at me like, don't touch the pump. Oh, you'll die. I'm like, what are you talking about, asshole? And I'm like, you know, actually I was like, you ain't pumping gas in my motorcycle. You freaking spill it on that shit, I'm going to kill you. But, you know, I wouldn't let them pump it in the cars either. And nobody did this. No, this rule might have been on the books, but it wasn't enforced. I didn't even know it was a rule. I was wondering, when the hell did this shit come about? But I could tell you from I noticed for a fact, man. I noticed for a fact that, maybe the rule was on the books, but it was never, ever, ever enforced. People would get out and pump their own gas if they felt like it. Nobody said crap. It was more like the rule was, maybe if there was a rule, nobody's aware of it, but it was more like if the guy was busy in a gas station doing something else, he'd be like, yeah, go pump your own gas, you know what I mean? I know I wasn't even pumping my own gas in 95, 96. People tell me this rule's been around since 49, and you know what? It never was enforced. But the safety freaks up in New Jersey, I don't know what the deal is, because you got two red states here, Oregon and New Jersey. But I was just flabbergasted. I was like, when the hell did this stupid rule come about? Because I know from experience, I never did this. I'm just putting this out here for like historical purposes. Somebody can say, yeah, I'm lying. I'm not lying. I know this for a fact because it was burning me up. It says, when the hell did they pass this stupid rule? I never had anybody pump gas in my car, hardly ever. Unless it was Crazy Artie, because I used to freaking laugh because he'd be smoking cigarettes while I was pumping gas. Like in the back of the 69 Roadrunner, you'd pull the license plate down, the back plate, that's where the gas cap was. So he'd stoop down, and the fumes would be coming up right into the lit cigarette. He said, don't worry about it, it ain't going to blow up. That was the guy that was the responsible individual pumping Sunoco 260 in back of my 69 Roadrunner. Convertible, by the way, Fire mist blue, bucket seats, and black interior. Wish I never got rid of that car. Plenty of good burnouts. Actually, it was a lot of fun doing burnouts across those little, what do you call those things? Those rubber hoses that make the gas stations go ding, ding, ding when you pull in there. Do burnouts on them suckers, man, especially with the posse. But I got to tell you, man, I never pumped my own gas till recently. I thought this was a new rule. And they're saying 1949, but my point is they had this rule on the books. They never enforced it. If you live up in New Jersey, what you need to do is take every rule you got up there and erase it. Just flat out erase it. You could take Governor Christie's fat butt and you can use that as an eraser and just go right across the whole billboard, all the laws with his big fat butt and wipe it clean or smear shit on it. I don't care what you do. And in other words, just get rid of all this stuff because actually New Jersey isn't too damn bad. It's just that it's stupid rules. Jersey actually is okay, man. I could breathe the air, no problem. I mean, I don't care about the air. And I don't even care if they put all the chemical plants back in Secaucus. I don't care if they put dumps back there and everything. Just get rid of all these stupid rules. And this is another one of them. And I can't believe that it's been on the books since 1949 because actually it was never, ever, ever was enforced. And I don't know when they really started getting hot about enforcing this, but it must have been, it had to be in the last 15 years, I guess. I don't know, because before, you know, when I was up there in 95, 96, a bunch of times, I never freaking pumped my own gas. You know, I mean, wait a minute, I pumped my gas. They never pumped the gas for me. You know, they would, like, I remember that. I was like, I don't even, and I know, like, the whole time I was there for like 10 years driving, I pumped my own gas. So I don't know when this bullshit came about, and they're citing this rule back in 1949, but it wasn't like you had to pump. It wasn't like enforced. So you just got to beware because up there in Jersey, man, they probably got a rule against smoking cigarettes outside indirectly, that you can't do that. Not that I smoke cigarettes, but if you do, that'll be something that you got to worry about. You can't use a leaf blower during certain times of the day because it makes too much noise because you're making noise pollution. You can't use a snow blower or lawnmower because, you know, it's noise pollution during certain times at certain hours of the day. Or you can't have a kerosene heater even if you're freezing your ass off in the dead of winter. Or you can't have a wood-burning stove. They probably already got that damn rule. I don't know what else is stupid rules they got up there, but I don't know. Like I said, my suggestion is you take Governor Christie's big fat butt and you use it as a big fat eraser and you wipe the whole billboard clean and wipe out all the rules and start from the scratch and you say, rule number 1, everybody just be nice to each other and the hell with the rest of the bullshit. I mean, that's really what it is. I don't know what the hell these, you know, everything up there is about money. You know, some yo-yo freaking lobbied for this crap because they figured it's good for business or something. I don't know. But anyway, just for a historical point, I know for a fact, even though this law, I was surprised the hell out of me that it was enacted in 1949. I know for many decades after that, people were pumping their own gas. That's just how it was. I mean, it wasn't like always that way, like where, you know, there was no service attendants. There was service attendants, but you definitely could pump your own gas, no problem. And a lot of people did, because I was basically into the the hot rod burnout freaking community, and we all pumped our own gas. Nobody pumped our gas for us, you know. Nobody touched our cars, you know what I mean? Unless there was like one in the group, you know. So, you know, because, you know, if you could freaking pull an engine out of a car, what do you need some idiot to freaking take the gas cap off the freaking gas tank and put gas in it? I mean, we were dropping the damn gas tanks out of the damn car, you know, changing the rear end, changing the transmission, swapping out motors and crap. You think you can't take a damn gas cap off a freaking gas tank and put gas in it? That's an insult to your intelligence, isn't it? That's why people, I don't know, people just pump their own gas. That everybody I knew did. They say this law goes back to 1949. Well, it does go back to 1949 because here it is right here in black and white. But I can tell you right now that it definitely was not enforced the way it is today. I guarantee you that. That I know. And you know what? This information I'm telling you does not appear anywhere on the internet. They try to tell you this has always been this way. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. The law's been there, but it definitely was almost like it's at your option. That's really what it was. I wasn't even aware there was a law like this. I was wondering when the hell this crap come about. It was definitely at your option. You could pump your own gas. Today, it's like they look at you like you're robbing a bank or some shit if you pump your own gas. I don't know what the hell's the matter with them up there, man. They're freaking yo-yos. That's why I don't live there. It's definitely why I don't live there no more, man. And actually, if you're up there and you can't stand this kind of garbage, you should get the hell out of the place, man. That's all I got to tell you. Or take Governor Chris Christie's big fat butt and use it as an eraser and wipe the whole freaking legislature laws clean and start from new again. Maybe that would be the deal.